Imagine this. You wake up in the morning and someone puts 1,000 cigarettes in front of you. Not one pack, not 10 packs, 1,000 cigarettes. And the question is simple. What would happen if someone tried to smoke all of them in just one day? At first it sounds impossible, because honestly it is. But that's what makes it interesting. One cigarette feels small. You light it, take a few puffs, and throw it away. But when that same small cigarette becomes 1,000 cigarettes, it is no longer a habit. It becomes a disaster. At the beginning, the person may feel normal, maybe a little cough, maybe a little burning in the throat, maybe that strong smell of smoke on the hands and clothes. But inside the body, things have already started changing, because a cigarette is not just smoke. It has nicotine, it has tar, it has carbon monoxide, and it has thousands of other chemicals moving into the body with every puff. The scary part is this. The body does not wait for cigarette number 1,000. It starts reacting much earlier. The mouth becomes dry. The throat feels rough. The chest starts feeling heavy. The head may feel strange. And slowly, the body begins sending warnings. Now imagine the person keeps going. One cigarette, then another, then another. After some time, the smile disappears. The hand feels weak. The eyes feel tired. The room feels heavy. The air feels dirty. And every breath starts feeling uncomfortable. This is the moment where the body begins to say stop. Not with words, with coughing, with dizziness, with nausea, with a racing heartbeat, with that bad feeling that something is seriously wrong. And now the question becomes darker, because smoking 1,000 cigarettes in a day is not like eating too much food. It is not like drinking too much coffee. This is smoke going into the lungs again and again and again. And the lungs were never made for smoke. They were made for air, clean air. But now every breath is mixed with poison. The person may open a window, but even fresh air cannot erase what is already happening inside. At this point, it is no longer about smoking. It is about overload. Too much nicotine, too much smoke, too much carbon monoxide, too much pressure on the heart, too much stress on the lungs. The body starts fighting. The brain feels foggy. The chest feels tight. The stomach feels sick. And the person may not even be able to continue. That is the real answer. If someone tried to smoke 1,000 cigarettes in one day, the main question is not what happens at cigarette number 1,000. The real question is, how long before the body forces them to stop? Because the human body is strong, but it is not unlimited. It has a breaking point, and smoke pushes the body toward that point very fast. Now think about this. A cigarette looks small because it fits between two fingers, but its effect does not stay small. 1 becomes 2. 2 becomes 10. 10 becomes daily. And daily becomes something the body starts depending on. That is how small things become dangerous. Quietly, slowly, without making noise. So, no, 1,000 cigarettes in one day is not a challenge. It is not a flex. It is not something anyone should try. It is a warning hidden inside a crazy question. Because sometimes the most extreme questions show us the truth more clearly. 1 cigarette looks tiny, but 1,000 cigarettes reveal what it really is. Not just smoke, not just a habit, but pressure on the body. 1 puff at a time.